When it comes to interview questions and getting prepared for them, I'm sure you remember that old joke, what's the best way to get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. Well, it's the same thing when you prepare for a job interview. You need to practice, 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 and there are actually 3 ways of doing that. The first way you want to practice is to practice out loud. You know, we all sound brilliant in our heads, but when we start talking, all of a sudden we don't sound quite so brilliant. It's a lot harder to say those words than it is to think those words. So always, always practice out loud. The second way to practice is to practice with another person, because you want to get as much exposure as possible to different interviewing styles and different kinds of questions that people will ask you. So that's another very good way of practicing. And the third way you want to practice, and you want to do this out loud, is to practice over and over and over and over some of those really challenging interview questions. You know, the ones like, tell me, what kind of salary are you looking for? Or how much was your compensation at your last 3 jobs? Or what was your W-2 like last year? When people get those kinds of questions, they break eye contact, they start looking up at the ceiling, they play with their hair, they play with their hands, they get very nervous. So when you get those tough interview questions, you have to have rehearsed them sufficiently so that when they say, and tell me, why did you leave your last job? What happened there? It will not bother you at all. You will have an answer ready to go. It'll roll right off your tongue. So if you practice, 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 I can guarantee you, you will not get to Carnegie Hall, but you probably will do very well on your job interviews.